there, reader friends. I'm Erica, and Happy New Year! It's 2018. Can't believe it. Where did 2017 go? Whoosh, it's gone. Today I'm going to be discussing my goals for 2018, both in terms of reading and for this channel. I want to give a special shout out to some booktubers who have also done 2018 goal videos and whose videos inspired me and also kind of made me feel like, yeah, I can do this. It doesn't have to be this scary thing, because for some reason I'm the type of person where I get really intimidated writing these kinds of goals and telling everybody about them. So we'll see how this goes, guys. So special shout out to Michaela and Sylvia and Edshara, because your 2018 videos are amazing and your goals are amazing, and I hope that you meet them all. And thanks for being awesome and kind of helping me get over my intimidation a bit. And of course, I'll leave links to all of their channels down below. Check them out. They're amazing. So my first goal for 2018 is to read 110 books for my Goodreads challenge. I actually really like the Goodreads challenge. It motivates me to read consistently throughout the year and to not just let things fall by the wayside. I understand that the number aspect, like reading a certain number of books, isn't for everybody, but for me, I really enjoy it. In 2017, I read 105 books, and I barely made it because the last book I finished, my 105th book, was hours away from 2018. Let's just put it like that. So you may be wondering why, since it was so close in 2017, did I add 5 more books to my Goodreads challenge this year? Well, first of all, I just like to try and read more every year, but also I have a strategy, and this strategy is completely stolen from Michaela because she is doing her Goodreads challenge like this, and I thought, that's wise. I want to do it as well. I want to do that too. So now I'm doing it. Credit to Michaela. Michaela challenged herself to read a certain number of books in certain genres that she hadn't read as much in 2017. And I thought that was a really good way to get some books done, but also to keep your, reading varied and not get stuck in one place. Because for me, at least, if I read too much of one genre, I go into a slump right away. I get bored, or I just forget that there are so many different kinds of books. So these are the genres I'd like to focus on a little more in 2018. I would like to read 12 classics, and when I say classics, that's a very loose interpretation of classics. It doesn't have to all be a certain time period or a certain type of genre. Like, it's very loose. I'm going to choose what I think counts as a classic. I'm not going to be really, really strict about it. I would like to read 12 nonfiction books, which includes like biographies and memoirs. I just really find those books interesting. I really want to read 12 poetry books because I love poetry. It was what I specialized in undergrad, and I miss it. And it's also something that can go pretty fast if you're feeling a little pressed for time. There are lots of amazing poets that I've actually never read because my specialization was in romantic and Victorian poetry. So I haven't read really a lot that's been published recently, and there are some pretty amazing poetry books. And finally, I would like to read 12 rereads. I love rereading books. And I also would like to give a shout out for this aspect of my goals for 2018 to Edshara, because she also wants to reread books in 2018. So thanks, Edshara. Let's reread some great books this year. What do you say? My second major goal for 2018 is to post every week on this channel. I don't like how recently my posting has been very sporadic. I'm not saying I'm going to post the same amount of videos every week, and I'm not saying I'm going to post on the same day every week. I just want to post every week. That's a start. That's where I'd like to start. I also think that's pretty realistic because some weeks for me are just way more hectic than others, and I don't have time to film tons of videos. Overall, I would just like to have a little more consistency in the amount of content I create and not have you guys wondering, where did Erica go? Or thinking that I left, because I didn't. I just am not very good at posting on a regular basis, and I'd like to be better about that in 2018. My third goal, but it's not really a goal, has to do with my channel. It's a major change in my channel. It's something that is kind of controversial. I don't know if controversial is the right word, but anyways, I'm kind of nervous about it, but I'm also really excited about it. I am going to be saying bye-bye to monthly TBRs. because I hate them. They're leaving. I'm not doing them anymore. So why don't I like monthly TBRs? Mainly because I don't like how restricted they make me feel. I am such a mood reader, and I am also the type of reader where if something appears that I'm interested in, I want to read it. And I don't like how when I have monthly TBRs, I feel that I have to read those books, and in the process sometimes put aside other books that I really am more interested in reading at that time. Another reason I don't really enjoy TBRs, or at least monthly TBRs, is because I don't like that they put reading into a monthly model. There are often books that take me more than 1 month to read. Looking at you, North and South, because that book has taken me a long time. But that's not a bad thing. I enjoy it. But I just don't like how having a monthly TBR makes me feel compelled to put way more books on it than I actually can read, but then also make me feel kind of weird when I have books that just sit on my monthly TBR for months. Like, I just don't like that. I just don't like that. Now, just because I'm getting rid of monthly TBRs doesn't mean I'm not going to have something at the beginning of every month. I've decided that instead of monthly TBRs, I am going to do library hauls, because at any given point, I have anywhere between 20 and 50 books checked out from the library. I think this will be a nice alternative to monthly TBRs, because several of the books that I'll haul at the library are books I'm going to read, and you'll get to hear what I think about them in wrap-ups, but at the same time they allow a little more flexibility. I won't feel like I have to read them all. It just has enough of a different feel for me personally that I don't think it's going to frustrate me and annoy me as much as monthly TBRs do. My fourth goal for 2018 is to include more picture books on this channel, because I love picture books. And actually, when I started this channel, it was my original goal to include regular postings about picture books. I'm not sure exactly what this is going to look like. If it means I create a video series where I talk about picture books on certain topics, or if it means that I just list my 5 favorite picture books of the month, or something else. I haven't quite decided. Maybe it'll be a combination of all those things. It's still in the brainstorming stage at this point. If you have any suggestions or ideas, make sure to let me know, guys, because I'd be curious. And also, like I said, I'm still brainstorming at this point. It's still all brainstorming. My fifth and final goal for 2018 is to get over my commitment phobia and finish some series. There are lots of series that I've started and not finished. I've got the Anna and the French Kiss series back here, which I realize is very controversial on BookTube, but I would like to just read them and finish them, also because then if I don't like them, I can unhaul them without feeling guilty. I also have the Lunar Chronicles up here. You can't see them, they're out of frame, but I haven't finished those yet. I own all of them, haven't finished them all. I also have the Outlander series, which I've read the first 5 books and haven't read the latter ones that have come out since number 5. Breath of Snow and Ashes, Echo in the Bone, and Written in My Own Heart's Blood. I haven't read those yet, and those are big, but I need to finish them. I just really want to because I love that series so much. We won't get started on that, Erica. Don't go down that rabbit hole. This is not the video for that. There's also the Patricia Briggs books that I love, her series. I'd like to catch up on those. And I'm sure there are more series that I need to finish that I'm not thinking of right now. I always get distracted by other books or feel that I should be reading other books. Partly because when series have been completed, you know, like a lot of booktubers, I feel a lot of pressure to read new stuff. And when series have been completed, it's like I missed the wagon. No one wants to hear my thoughts on those books. They're old news. But I still want to read them. So I should read them, right, guys? Yeah. So I'm going to hopefully get some series knocked out, or be caught up so that when the new ones come out I can read them. Those are all my goals for 2018, or at least the major ones. I have other little ones, but these are the ones that I feel comfortable saying, yep, these are my goals. Hold me accountable, guys. Hopefully I meet them all. I'm really excited for 2018 in terms of reading and these goals that I've created. I can't wait to see what happens this year. If you have any ideas, suggestions, comments, questions, leave them down below. And I'll see you next time. Bye, guys. My first goal for 2018 is Lily's laying now on my lap. It's gonna get real hot in here real fast, guys. Not that kind of hot, just hot because 50 pounds of dog, bright lights.